The Assyrian is the key, I think, to the Middle Eastern end times prophecies of the Bible. Many students make a mistake of thinking that Rome or Europe is the center of interest. And that's not really true, because in the book of Isaiah, typically in chapter 30, verse 31, we read this: "For the voice of the Lord, Yahweh, or Jehovah, whichever is the correct pronunciation, it doesn't matter, but there's some discussion about that going on currently. For the voice of the Lord God, Assyria will be terrified, and every blow of the rod of punishment which the Lord will lay on him," the Assyrian, "will be with the music of tambourines and lyres, battles, brandishing weapons. Yahweh, the Lord, will fight them. For Topheth has long been ready, indeed it's been prepared for the king. God has made it deep and large, a pyre of fire with plenty of wood. The breath of the Lord, like a torrent of brimstone, will set it afire." That's clearly a reference to the lake of fire, which is ignited by the breath of Yahweh himself. Actually, of Jesus, his representative at the second coming. And it's the Assyrian who comes to his end. So I think the Assyrian is the Antichrist, the final man of sin of 2 Thessalonians 2, which actually is a reference to the slaying of a wicked person in Isaiah 11:4. Very easy to remember. Isaiah 11:4 and 2 Thessalonians 2:8. 1:1:4, double it, 2:2:8. Paul is actually referring to an Assyrian passage there. So he sees the Middle East as the scene of the final destruction of the wicked individual. Having said that, many Christians are, I think, misled by the idea of a pre-tribulation rapture. There is a future tribulation, that's quite clear. There's a time of unprecedented trouble, Jesus said in Matthew 24, following which will come heavenly signs, and immediately then following that, following the tribulation, following the signs, comes the second coming, the one parousia, the one arrival of the king in power and glory to establish his kingdom. There's no pre-tribulation resurrection rapture. That's just wrong. Jesus didn't leave it out. There's no evidence at all for a double second coming. Only one public second coming, the parousia, the arrival of the king.